Okay, guys, so I wanted to do an update because I haven't made a video since before I went to the hospital. Tomorrow will mark my 2 weeks of being completely free of all benzodiazepines and psychiatric medications. Um, I do not recommend doing it this way. I do not recommend tapering as fast as I did. I do not recommend going to the hospital. I do not recommend cold turkey. I just want to say that right now. It's rough. I mean, tapering sucks, but cold turkey is rough too. I was on klonopin. Those of you that watch my videos and subscribe know this. I was on klonopin and effexor. I got myself down to 1.3, I think, 1.3 something of klonopin and 75 milligrams of effexor. And I did that on my own. Tapering both of those at the same time is rough. Like I said, I do not recommend that at all. But this is what I had to do for me. I was very, very sick on the medications. I do believe I was paradoxical to both the klonopin and the effexor. And for me, being a stay-at-home mom and having all the pressure to be the best I can be and function day to day on a somewhat normal basis, it was getting really rough being on these medications. And I kept getting sicker and sicker, and I knew it was the medication. Being on it was making me sick. Tapering was making me sick. So I had to do what I had to do. And I went to the hospital and I got myself off of both medications in 5 days. And I do not recommend that at all. I was very sick. I mean, I'm still very sick, but I had to do what I had to do, and it felt right to me. Like I said, I do not recommend doing this. So anybody that watches these videos, please do not think that I'm sitting here telling you to go to the hospital and go cold turkey. But that's what I had to do for me. I do not recommend that. I just want to strongly voice my opinion on that. I do not recommend going cold turkey on any of these medications. Tapering is always the best way to do it. I had tapered myself down pretty much. I started tapering about a month after I was on these medications. I knew that reinstating was like the worst thing I could have done. And I found that out, and I realized that after I got on these medications again. So tomorrow is 2 weeks completely off of all medications. And the first week was very hard to do. It was awful. I mean, I can't even explain my symptoms that I had between the effexor withdrawal and the klonopin withdrawal. It was awful. The first week was the hardest. I could not stand up. My muscles were twitching like I was having a seizure, just constantly. Hot flashes, sweating, nausea, dizziness. And when I say dizziness, I mean think riding a roller coaster for 8 hours and then standing up while you're drunk or something. I mean, it was awful. I was, my depersonalization and derealization was horrible. I can't even remember a lot of it. I know I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. Anytime I would eat or drink anything, I would instantly get very, very sick. My headaches were unbearable. I felt like I was slipping in and out of consciousness. I didn't know where I was, who anybody was. It was just bad. I mean, think of all the benzo withdrawal symptoms that you get, and when you cold turkey, it is a million times worse. It's awful. And I'm starting to see some very, very minor improvements, but an improvement at all is better than nothing. I'm still dealing with a lot of symptoms right now. For the most part, I do believe that the effexor withdrawal is almost gone, and now I just have to deal with the withdrawal from the benzo, the klonopin. My sleep is slowly returning. I do have moments where I'm not sleeping. My panic is severe. My depersonalization and derealization is real. Those of you that don't know what depersonalization and derealization is, depersonalization is where nothing looks normal. This is how I have it. I mean, everybody has different symptoms of it. For the most part, they're the same, but everybody's experiences with it are different. For me, my depersonalization and derealization, and I put those together because they both happen at the same time for me. It's not one or the other, it's both. And I have it 24/7. Sometimes are worse than others. And when I start thinking about it and analyzing it too much, it does get worse, but that's just where I am having difficulty in my brain and, my nervous system. But for me, the depersonalization and derealization is nothing looks real. I feel like I'm in a dream. I feel like I dropped some acid or something. Everything is really trippy, cartoonish. I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself. I do, but I don't. Like, everything looks so foreign and odd to me. Like, it's like that feeling like when you're in a dream and nothing looks normal. You know what I mean? It's scary. When your vision is very tunnel-like and dark and blurry and distorted, plus you have depersonalization and derealization on top of that, it's terrifying. Like, my hands don't look like my hands. They look foreign to me, for example. I look in the mirror and I, like, analyze myself. Like, I'm like, I don't look normal. I don't look like myself. It's not recognizing, I guess. I'm still having difficulty going outside, not because I don't want to, but for me, my panic is feeling like I'm gonna faint. I don't know when that fear started. I don't know why I have that. I mean, everybody's panic symptoms are different. Mine is very terrifying. I constantly feel like I'm going to faint. I constantly feel like I'm in, like, a dreamlike state. Nothing seems real, looks real, feels real. I touch things and it doesn't feel normal to me. Nothing feels real. Like, my nerves in my body are destroyed right now. Pretty much any bodily function and symptom or system that you can think of that's affected by your nervous system is fried on me. My nervous system is in chaos from being on these medications and coming off of them the way I did. I do have little moments here and there of feeling better. I'm not going to say it's a window. I'm not going to say I feel normal because it's far from it right now. I don't expect to be getting any decent windows anytime soon. Right now, the constant feeling like I'm going to faint is very predominant in all this. It's terrifying. I have to shower. I can't even shower. I have to sit down and take a bath with the door open because I feel like I'm going to faint in the bathtub, and I can't go outside. And even when I do go outside, it doesn't help. It's my vision isn't adjusting to light and dark. My vision is very distorted, and nothing looks real, and I feel like I'm gonna faint, and it's very scary. And I'm still having a lot of the muscle twitching, and I've been finding myself biting down, my teeth, not grinding, just clenching my jaw really tight. My taste buds are screwed. Nothing tastes normal. Everything makes me nauseous. Everything makes me dizzy. I'm constantly very, very hot. I'm like hot flashes. I'm having a lot of trouble with forming complete thoughts and sentences. It's like my brain's moving at a different speed than my mouth, and I don't feel real. Like I don't feel like I'm really talking. So it's very hard for me to communicate lately. Even texting is difficult for me. It's like I can't form a complete thought right now. I can't be on the phone. I can't speak properly, I guess. It's hard. It's just everything is so confusing to me. Everything is terrifying to me. I took a bath last night for the first time by myself since I've been home, and I just wanted to see if I can do it, and it was absolutely terrifying. I felt like I was going to faint the whole time in the bathtub, and it was awful. I'm just trying to think of what other symptoms. I have tons, and it's just my body is overwhelmed. My brain is overwhelmed. I have so much going through my head. I have these intrusive thoughts. I'm having very vivid dreams. Some of them are terrifying nightmares. Some of them are just the most random stuff. And when I say intrusive thoughts that won't stop, I mean, think of like worst case scenario stuff. And that's what my brain's doing to me. Like it just literally worst case scenario in every possible situation in my life. And that's what my brain's doing. That's what I mean by intrusive thoughts, things that won't go away. Literally, I am terrified. It scares the crap out of me. I mean, it's like literally worst case scenario type stuff, things that would never happen, things that are very, very unlikely to ever happen. I mean, I'm terrified of the oven catching on fire. I'm terrified of using the microwave because I'm afraid I'm going to catch that on fire. I'm afraid of taking a bath because I feel like I'm going to faint. I'm afraid of going outside because my vision is so distorted and I feel like I'm going to faint. I feel like I'm going to lose consciousness or slip away into a coma or death, and 24/7, I'm terrified of everything. And it's not logical. It's not, and I know that, but I can't make it stop, and it messes with my brain more. Like for example, right now, I don't even feel like I'm actually talking. I don't feel like I'm actually sitting here. I don't feel like I'm actually doing anything. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird distorted dream that doesn't make sense. It's awful. I mean, I'm not even close to having any kind of window. And it's very scary. I mean, I do know that I'm off the medications, and I have hope that my brain is going to heal. But right now, when you're going through something like this, you don't feel like that. And there's people that suffer for many, many years until they're actually able to function on a somewhat normal basis. And I think that's what terrifies me the most. I wish that this wasn't my life, but it is. This is my reality. This is the reality of thousands and thousands of other people that suffer with this on a day-to-day basis, that are going through it, that have gone through it, that will be going through it, are on the medications and are, realizing that it is the medication causing all of this. I do these videos to update my progress as I go on this journey once again, for myself and for my friends that are struggling with the same thing at the moment. For my family and friends that have not gone through this, that most likely won't ever go through this, because a lot of people don't understand this. So when they don't understand something, they don't they can't comprehend how awful this is. To my family and friends that do follow my videos and watch my videos, it's just an update on how I'm doing. My baby's crying. Are you cranky? She's getting cranky, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But I do this to show my progress as I go in this journey. I hope that my videos at least help someone. I mean, one day I want to look back on these videos and be like, wow, I really have healed. I mean, I haven't done that yet, but I am hopeful for the future. It's very hard for me to communicate right now. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, my brain isn't working on a normal level. Like, my communication skills are off, and it makes everything hard. So yeah, that is my update so far. So today or tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I took my last dose of effexor and klonopin 2 weeks ago today, and tomorrow will be 2 weeks completely off all medications, and that is something to be proud of. Right now I don't feel too proud. I'm working really hard towards acceptance. It doesn't happen easily, and something like this is very hard to accept because I'm terrified that I'm not going to heal, which everybody feels like that, which is normal. But for me, I'm like thinking, that's them, this is me, we're completely different, but in reality, we all have the same issue, and it's the medication. And acceptance right now is what I'm trying to do. My faith and hope and acceptance. There's a million other symptoms that I have right now that people that are going through this or have gone through it do understand. For people that have not gone through this, it's very hard for me to explain the severity of my symptoms right now. It's terrifying. I just don't even know where to begin. But I do plan on doing more updates soon. It's just very hard for me to communicate right now, and that's the reason I have delayed making this video for so long. But, you know, I will update as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you feel some comfort in knowing that you are not alone in this. And for the people that haven't gone through it, just please do your research and know that I am not making this up, and I am not the only one suffering with this. And so yeah, this is how I'm doing right now. So yeah, I hope to make another video soon and let you guys know exactly how I'm doing. Next time I make a video, I hope to be doing a little bit better than I am with this video. It's just very hard for me to communicate right now and keep a complete thought. And yeah, so I don't know. Alright, so I will cut this video off now because like my brain is just like gone. But I just wanted to let you guys know how I'm doing right now. Thank you for watching.